This is going to be a series where I will be explaining the rise and fall of the Wild West. The Wild West was a time plagued with death and destruction that paved the way for industrialism and entrepreneurship in the early days of the United States. Many of the events from then are still felt today, and the reason I want to make this series is to explain how an entire society and economy were created and eventually died. So let's go back to 1450 with the birth of a man named John Cabot, the first man to lay claim to the American continent for England. But before we start, I want to say much of the info we have on John is shaky at best, with only a few ironclad pieces of evidence remaining today. It was a failure. It seems Cabot was no better at exploration than he was at building bridges. John then decided to make a second voyage in 1497, and most of the information about that voyage comes from 4 short letters and an entry in a 1565 chronicle of the city of Bristol. John the Baptist Day, 24th of June 1497, the land of America was found by the merchants of Bristol in a ship of Bristol called the Matthew. The which said ship departed from the port of Bristol on the 2nd day of May, and came home again on the 6th of August, next following. So on the 24th of June 1497, John Cabot landed in what has been designated by the governments of the UK and Canada as Cape Bonavista in Newfoundland. John Cabot died sometime in 1499 to 1500, but it's unknown whether he died at sea, died in the Americas, or returned home safely and died in England. And that's the end of John Cabot's story, but that's the beginning of our series. If you enjoyed the first episode of the series and this new type of content on my channel, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it helps me out greatly.